Social media feels noisy, time-consuming, and hard to measure for vacation rental owners. This episode shows you how to build a simple, repeatable social media toolkit that supports bookings without living on your phone. Does this sound familiar? You know social media matters. You see other hosts posting reels, local tips, guest photos, sunrise shots with captions that sound effortless. And somewhere in the back of your mind, there's a quiet pressure that says, I should be doing more. So you post, occasionally, when you remember, when bookings dip, when someone reminds you that Instagram is free marketing. And then life happens. Guests arrive early, cleaners call in sick, a light stops working, and social media slips back to the bottom on the list. Not because you don't care, but because it feels more like one more thing to manage without a clear payoff. This matters right now for independent vacation rental owners because visibility has changed. Welcome to another episode of Vacation Rental Resolutions Podcast. If you haven't done so yet, sign up, and if it's applicable, ring the bell so you never miss any future episodes. Guests still book on platforms, but trust forms elsewhere. Before they click, reserve, many quietly check your social presence. They want reassurance. They want signals. They want to feel something. And without a system, social media becomes media clutter instead of business asset. More insights like this are live inside the 7-day vacation rental jumpstart, where we focus on clarity first, then action. Because control doesn't come from doing more, it comes from knowing what to do and why. Today, we're building something practical, a social media toolkit designed for real hosts and real businesses. Not influencers, not content creators, owners. Before we finish, I'll share a single shift that stops social media from feeling like a chore and turns it into quiet, consistent support for your bookings. Have you ever posted something and waited for likes and felt unsure whether it helped your business at all? So let me know in the comments, because you're not alone. The real problem isn't posting, it's a lack of structure. Most vacation rental owners think their issue is consistency. I just need to post more. I need better captions. I need to learn reels. That's not the real problem. The real issue is that social media often lives outside your business systems. It floats, it reacts, it gets attention when something feels urgent. Without structure, every post becomes a decision. What to share, which photo, what to say, where to repost. Decision fatigue creeps in. You already make dozens of decisions every day. Social media shouldn't add to that load. When you don't have a toolkit, social media feels unpredictable. Sometimes a post gets engagement, sometimes nothing happens. There's no clear feedback loop. And when effort doesn't connect to outcome, motivation disappears. A toolkit fixes this by doing 3 things: reduces decisions, creates repeat content, anchors social media to your booking goals. This isn't about trends, it's about control. Reframing is social media as a support system, not a stage. Now here's a reframe that most hosts never hear. Social media is not where you perform, it's where you reassure. Your future guests aren't scrolling for engagement, they're scanning for safety, quality, and alignment. They want to know, is this place real? Is it cared for? Do I trust the person behind it? Your toolkit exists to answer those questions quietly and consistently. A solid vacation rental social media toolkit has 5 core parts. First, one primary platform. Choose one platform to focus on. For most owners in 2026, that's Instagram. Why? Because it blends visuals, short video, saved highlights, and search. Trying to be everywhere creates noise. 2. A clear content pillar set. You don't need endless ideas. You need categories. Strong toolkits include your property, the spaces, seasons, details, the local area, walks, food, hidden gems, guest experience, setup, touches, moments, behind the scenes hostings, practical tips for travelers. 5 pillars. That's it. Every post fits somewhere. No overthinking. 3. A simple visual system. You don't need a designer. You need consistency. Use the same filter style, similar framing, natural light, clean, honest visuals. Your feed should feel calm, not chaotic. 4. A caption formula. Most captions fail because they're trying to sell. Your toolkit uses one observation, one helpful detail, one gentle invitation. No hype, no pressure. 5. A posting rhythm you can keep. Control beats frequency. 2 posts a week done calmly beats 7 done resentfully. This approach aligns directly with what we teach inside the Launch Your First Vacation Rental course. Systems create freedom. Social media is no different. Now here's something you can try this week, and it can change everything for you. Instead of thinking posts, think in assets. Take one afternoon, create 20 property photos, 10 local area shots, 5 short videos, walkthroughs, or views. Store them in one folder. Now your social media toolkit exists. Each week, choose from what you've already done. No scrambling, no pressure. Add a simple notes document with 10 caption starters, 5 guest questions you answer often, 5 local recommendations. Now you've got a repeatable system. This mirrors the same logic we use in guest messaging systems. Prepare once, reuse calmly. That's control. Your next step? If this episode feels grounding, it's intentional. Control doesn't come from hacks, it comes from structure. The 7-Day Vacation Rental Jumpstart walks you through these foundations step by step. Not just marketing, vision, systems, confidence. Grab your copy in the show notes now. Which part of social media feels hardest for you right now? Ideas, consistency, or knowing if it works? Let me know in the comments. Here are your key takeaways. Social media needs structure, not effort. One platform beats 5. Content pillars remove decision. Build assets once and reuse them weekly. Calm consistency builds trust. Social media doesn't need to drain you. When built as a toolkit, it becomes a quiet support, a background signal of care, a reassurance layer of future guests. You don't need to perform. You don't need to chase trends. You need a system you can live with. The 7-Day Vacation Rental Jumpstarts is available for you to start. You can find it in the show notes if you want help building that foundation properly. And if you want deeper support, real systems, and confident growth, you can find it in the Launch Your First Vacation Rental course. I highly recommend you check it out. For future reading, try How to Build a Strong Vacation Rental Brand That Stands Out, episode 110. If this helped, subscribe so you don't miss what's next. And if you'd like to support what we're doing, there's a friendly buy us a coffee link waiting. No pressure, just appreciation. In the next episode, I'm going to talk about how vacation rental owners use email marketing to boost bookings. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need the right next step. Thanks for listening, and I will see you next time.